Last Saturday, I was in a team sync with my camera off and my laptop tilted at exactly the angle where my manager can't see the second screen. Arsenal were up by 1, stoppage time. Ball played through. Striker's toe was somewhere near the last defender's knee, and my coworker, an actual American, actual football fan, zero soccer knowledge, texted me, "Was that offside?" like I was going to know instantly. I didn't. Nobody in the stadium did either. That's the part people get wrong. They think there's a guy with a protractor. There isn't. Here's what the AI offside system actually does, and why it is, unfortunately, better at drawing a line than most of us are at drawing conclusions about our own lives. Myth 1. People think the system just looks at a camera angle and eyeballs it, like a very confident ref with good Wi-Fi. Wrong. Every player gets scanned before the tournament and turned into a 3D avatar. 29 tracked points, shoulders, elbows, knees, ankles, 50 times a second. That's not a camera guessing where your foot is. That's your body being quietly cataloged like a criminal database, except the only crime is being 17 centimeters too eager. Myth 2. People assume the machine makes the call. It doesn't. It's called semi-automated for a reason FIFA is very proud of and nobody asked about. The system builds the picture, drops it into the referee's ear as an audio alert, and a human still has to confirm it. So after all that, the camera's mounted in the roof, the sensor stitched into the ball, the 50 frames a second biometric surveillance of 22 grown men. The final word still comes from a guy standing 30 yards away, blinking. That's the system. That's the whole system. Humanity, double-checking a machine that was built because we didn't trust humanity. Myth 3, and this is the one that actually changes the sport. People think the threshold is generous, that offside is only called when it's obvious. It used to be 50 centimeters of margin. Now it's 10. 10 centimeters. That is smaller than the difference between went to the gym today and thought about the gym today. That is smaller than a phone case. Strikers who used to time their runs by instinct are now being flagged by a system with the forgiveness of a parking enforcement officer who just started the job and is trying to make an impression. Let's translate this properly, because the sport loves inventing serious words for small things. The kick point is not a philosophy. It's just the exact millisecond the ball leaves the passer's foot, calculated so the system knows which frame to freeze. It sounds like something a monk would meditate on. It's closer to a parking ticket timestamp. Technically precise, emotionally devastating to whoever's on the wrong side of it. Here's the part I actually respect. The old process had a human sitting in a truck, manually dragging a crosshair across a screen to draw the offside line, which is the football equivalent of doing your taxes with a ruler. The new system does it before you've finished complaining about it. 3 seconds, not 4 minutes. Nobody's patience improved. The wait just got shorter, so we've got more energy left to be mad about the actual decision instead of the delay. And that's the real trick nobody markets correctly. This isn't a system built for accuracy. Referees at this level were already close to right most of the time. It's a system built for confidence. A 3D replay they can show 60,000 people so nobody in the stadium starts throwing beer at the fourth official. It's not there to be smarter than the ref. It's there to make the ref look like he was always right, which, coincidentally, is the exact energy I bring to every argument I've ever had with that same coworker about whether my toe was actually offside in 5-a-side 2 years ago. I maintain it wasn't. There is no camera. There is no sensor. There is only my word, and my word has a threshold of 0 centimeters of doubt. So next time someone tells you the machine is watching, remember, the machine is watching. It's just still waiting for a human to say it's allowed to say so.